Here then the long-awaited continuation of the pro version of the EMA RSI strategy. The two prior videos covered the beginning part of it as well as the advanced, and this then is the final segment, which is the pro edition. Hi, this is Lord Loins with Black Bear Dog Trading, and I'm going to give you an overview of what the Pro Edition entails, and it comes with its own accompanying booklet that you can download in the link below, from the link below. And other than that, well, let's get started. The Pro Edition adds to the segments of what already were established in the advanced edition. And if you haven't watched either the beginners or the advanced edition videos, I urge you to do so, so you can follow along with where we are going here. In the advanced edition, we covered having buffer zones and how these buffer zones, what the purpose is and how they work. And now we're heading into adding even more to this so that we have an all-around routine that keeps track of just about everything that is important to having a successful trading position whenever one occurs. The first thing that we track is volatility. There is no need to trade the market when volatility is low, and so we scan for volatility, whether it is at least medium to high, and we use the ATR factor of 1.00, no, I'm sorry, of 0.0005 for that. We simply multiply whatever price level we have with the ATR multiplier, and we come to a certain level of volatility. The next thing we track, obviously, is whether or not we may have a potential trading opportunity, or if the signal is strong enough that we should take it, or perhaps the conditions of the signal for an entry are set too strong, and we then modify this a little bit. Let me show you what I mean with everything here, what I'm talking about. And by the way, in the booklet that you can download, you get this entire menu with everything explained, and it will also tell you what every item is and how you can adjust it and modify it. I'll give you a quick run through of the booklet in a second. But basically, this is one pro routine that is completely customizable. It keeps track of important news you can adjust. It keeps track of buffer zones in the RSI. It keeps track of volatility. It calculates a dynamic lot size, dynamic stop loss based on spread and an ATR period that we set, combined with a multiplier for the stop loss, as you can see right here. It's all done basically such that this entire trading routine adapts to current market conditions, thus giving you the best opportunity to enter a position with the least amount of risk, yet the greatest amount of profit potential. So it's all explained in the booklet yet again, and I really urge you to download it. Let me give you a quick run over the booklet itself so you see what it is. And let me blow this up a little. There we go. And you can tell this simply discusses what it is, but here's the menu I mentioned, and it will go through every step of this setup that you can customize and what its purpose is, why it matters. You have a drawdown limit. Drawdown is that if you reach a certain loss, a certain percentage of loss, trading will stop. That's to prevent you getting in further losses over your head, basically. All that is customizable. Why you want to customize it? It acts as a fail-safe to prevent large losses. You can set your own risk reward, trailing stop. I mean, it's all explained and the list goes on and on. But it goes a step further than that. At the very end, I actually give you these are still settings for risk management, ATR balances. It's extensive. So, but I also give you how you can fine tune the menu and what it means. If you put a higher risk, it's riskier, and you'll have lower signals. Again, this the Pro version is dynamic. It auto adjusts to market conditions. Here the same with risk reward ratio. If you set it lower, it's less riskier, and you have more signals. The on and on and on. The ATR multiplier, but even that is not enough. I take it one step further still, and I'll actually give you real profiles that you can use, what settings you should have, and why you should have these settings depending on what you're comfortable with. An aggressive profile, for example, gives you high signals, meaning plenty of entry opportunities with fast market response, but there is a higher risk and a higher reward potential. It's always that way. The greater the risk, the greater the reward potential. I have also included a balanced profile, and that is for a good balance of risk and reliability, what you could use for settings. And I have a conservative profile as well for those of you who aren't as willing to put money on the line, and what the settings should be and why. And last but not least, I also include how you can tweak things for each specific currency pair that by now you know I only trade 5 currency pairs. So these 5 currency pairs I have included here, and it shows how you can tweak them for the best potential of being profitable. And it'll tell you many high quality trades, reliable trade entries. So this is definitely one for the Euro USD. We have it for the USD JPY. We have it for the USD CAD, the Aussie USD, and one more, the British Pound Yen. So this is the entire booklet, and I give a little extra pro tips at the very end. But that in a nutshell is what is contained in the booklet, and I highly suggest you download it. Now, I'm not going to leave you like that with the booklet alone, because obviously you would need the actual menu installed on your chart in order to be able to take advantage of that. And so I'm also going to give you the actual bot or EA that comes with all of this, and that comes with default configurations, and that you can then tweak accordingly to your own preference. And again, this is dynamic. All the updates are done automatically for you. It will tell you when it's a time to enter or close a trade. It sets stop loss, takes profit, the whole 9 yards. The only additional thing that you'll have to this EA is also the special indicator that if you haven't downloaded it yet, look back at one of the videos where you can download this, and this will automatically draw the MA moving average and the RSI. You do no longer need to worry about setting your buffer zones. The EA, once you install it, will automatically set these buffer zones for you based on the configuration that you have in here. And so, for example, let me show you. An entry buffer is set to 5 pips, and a high and low exclusion buffer is set to 3 pips. What that means is the darker color are entry buffers, below for sell, up for down. They're 5 pips away from the baseline, and the lighter colors up here are a high buffer and a low buffer, which means once RSI reaches this level or gets very close to it, it won't give you a trade position because you're entering possibly overbought zones or oversold areas. So the potential of then having a losing trade is much greater. So that's it. Everything is in the description box below. I wish you all the best with it. By the way, there's only one drawback to all of this, and that is that it will only work with MT4 platform. So I'm sorry to all of you who have a different platform, but that's the only platform that my bot and my custom indicator work with. So, and it's for the simple reason because I use MT4. So that's it. There you go. I wish you all a fantastic holiday. Be safe, and we'll see you on Monday, and God bless.